Hey guys, and welcome back to another Wolf Thunder video. So today's video, we are celebrating my 1 year anniversary since I first ever uploaded. And I'm going to show you my progress in the tech trees since I first uploaded, with also looking at my channel so I know what I actually had at those points. So just to start, my first ever video that I uploaded, it was on, well, the lineup I had, I'm just gonna check. I had the M22, the M4A3105, the P38E, M16, and M5A1. That was my lineup, a 3.0 lineup on June 20th, 2020. The next video that I uploaded was like a week later. I did the same stuff, but I talked in it, which was fun. And what I also had, instead of the M5A1, I had the Chaffee. And then the next video, I had bought the T14 and I was playing that a bunch, and then I got the M6A1 playing it. But I didn't, and then the next video, I tried playing it with my B18 with the 2,000-pound bomb and just destroying some people. And then my fifth video, I played the Tiger H1, this lineup, I think. I'm just checking. I had the Verbal Wind there. I had the Panda 3M, Tiger H1, BF109E3, and the Dicker Max, which are Panda 3M, Dicker Max, Tiger H1, and Verbal Wind. And then the video after that, I then played the BT7, and the title of that video was BT7 Revenge, where I got my revenge on a person who killed me, and I killed like 5 people I think it was, in the BT7. And then the next one, I played the KV1 L11, which is 3.7, this lineup. Here, because I had just started playing Russia basically at this point, where I had just gotten this and it was super cool. Wow, it's actually really weird to think how much I got. But then I played, this is like a week after, or like 4 weeks after I played the Tiger H1, I played 4.3 Germany. Well, I played 5.3 Germany, but with a little bit of 4.3 and the Stur Emil, which I have now in this lineup, but it's at 4.7, where it used to be at 5.0. And that was September 21st, 2020, that I did that. And then I played 5.3 America with the Jumbo, because that was awesome. Like, such a fun tank to play. Where I had the Jumbo, I had the 76 M4A1 and the M4A2 76 with M19, and I had B18 there and P51 there. I didn't have this one yet, but I bought that relatively soon. But the video after that, it was the event that was going on at the moment, where I had just gotten this tank. I don't know, I'm not gonna it's a half track with a 37mm pack gun. Um, so yeah, and then I played that with a couple other things at 1.0 or whatever, 1.3 I think it was, because I believe I brought out the Sturmpanzer, the Panzerjäger. But then 2 weeks after doing my 5 point, or I think 2 weeks, I'm not exactly sure. I will check. Yep. So 2 weeks after playing 5.3 America, I had gotten the Super Pershing, which is at 6.3, and I played that, and that was also fun to play because a 90mm gun that pens like 200 mils of armor, and I have it in my. I say it's 6.0, but it's 6.3 because I wanted to bring out those two. But yeah, this is a fun lineup to bring out. I'd use it every time I play. I would probably have other tanks if I did have other tanks at 6.3, like these guys, but I don't have them, so I don't bring them out. But yeah, and then a week after that, I played the T-34 at 6.7 with... What tanks did I have? I had the... It was T-34, M56, well, M56, if I did go my 6.7 lineup, I had M56, T-34, P-47, M19, I had the Super Pershing there, and then M4A1, and I, again, didn't have that one there. So it's... And then, again, a week after that, or like roughly a week, I played the Sturmpanzer at that point was 1.3, I believe, with its 150mm gun. But it's been moved down to 1.0 because of the lengthy reload of 19.5 seconds, even though the Horo, which I also have, is at 1.3 with a 150mm gun that has a 26, almost a 26-second reload. Basically the same gun is what I'm talking about. But then the next video was when the new power update came out, which was 6 months ago. That's really weird to think about. Like, that's a long time ago. And I played 6.7 again with the Corsair. The video after that, then I did a couple streams in between them, and then I played the Corsair in Air Realistic Battles, the F4U4, which is at 5.0. Yeah, here it's got 650 cals, and that's what all I brought out. With a couple, like 2 more streams, and I played World War II Commander POV 1943 colorized, which I played the Panzer 3M, or like my 3.0 lineup, in a simulator battle. And that was very fun to play, as I don't regularly play simulator battles. But when I do, it's very fun. Then, the video after that, which was 4 months ago, there was a big 2-month gap between those two videos because I had a lot of stuff on at that moment. I think Christmas, I'm not sure. Yeah, sounds about right. But I played the M163, and I called it the M163 Super Laser because boy oh boy is it fun. It is such an awesome AA to bring out and to shoot people with, and even at 8.7 when I play it and I bring out the Skyhawk with bullpups and stuff. And then the week after that, because I had bought the battle pass and I'd been grinding it, I got the T10A, and I played it with Oh, that's aviation. I played it at 7.3, 7.7, sorry. With I believe T3457 and like KV1 and ASU 57 or something, whatever it was. It was like my 4.7 lineup, but with the T10 instead of one of them. Yeah. And then video after that, which was another week, I played the F82 with 1450 cals, and that was the first ever like cinematic non-gameplay music or non-game, like not really gameplay video where I just showed killing a bunch of people, which is what I did for the next like 4 videos, because I just didn't really want to spend like hours trying to edit videos where I played. So I did the F82, the Churchill 1, the R3T20 because I got in it then, and then the B1 BIS. And that's over a period of about 4 weeks. And then it was the April Fools. So I played War Tunda, which was the kind of the event thingo that was on for the planes, where it was cartoony looking planes, and it was very fun. And at the moment, that is my most viewed video with 88 views over 2 months, compared to my first video, which was 11 months ago with 53, and that's my second most. But back to the next video, I then played the Warface 2077 one with the tanks that had invisibility and all that cool stuff. And then I had gotten in the battle pass before this current one, I got the ITP, which was the vehicle at the level 50 that you got for free, which in this one is a P39 that I test drived and it sucked. But I don't currently have the ITP because, again, in that video I test drived it for like less than an hour and I got like 5 kills in each game because it's just such an accurate gun. But then I did a cinematic with faraway places with the P51 D5. And then a month ago I played I called it Easy Kills with this chonker because I played the Sturmpiaz thingo with a 150mm recoilless rifle, and I loved it. It was such a fun tank to play and so easy. Had a nice fast, like 19.5 second reload for a 150mm gun. And yeah, so I got plenty of kills with it. Then I did an info video on the Tiger H1 and what it was, and that was just 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Then I played the ASU 57 small boy because I had also just gotten that, and that's at 4.3 with night vision. And then this was a week ago, I did a 3-hour long stream where I got a bunch of people. Well, no, like 2 weeks ago where I did a 3-hour long stream with a bunch of people and talked, and that was fun. Then last week, which you guys probably know, I did the M4A2 with a small little announcement, and that was also fun to do. So, to show my progress, I started with around here, and then now I'm all the way up to here, and that's over a year. Again, Germany, I really only had about to here, and I got up to here because I haven't played much Germany, and I haven't bought those because I'm relatively broke at the moment. And Russia, I played, I don't think I had like BT7s and T28s and stuff, that's there now. And then I'm now up to 5.3 if I buy that, but well, I also have the T3485, but I'm not gonna because I didn't have any Britain. Now I'm up to 5.7 Britain on this stuff before this was added, where I still don't have any of that. Japan, only And Italy, I don't think I didn't have any of it at the start, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna play some, and then I got the R3 for that one specific video, which was at 4.0 when I played it. Now it's at 4.3. But it's weird to think that when I first ever played War Thunder, this was at 3.3. And because there's been so much hate about it, they've brought it up to 4.3, which they still don't want. It should be here. And put another AA there. We don't care, just not there. Again, I didn't have any France. Now I have up to the 105 Sherman. Sweden, again, I didn't have any of it, and I got up to 3.0, and then I stopped. But planes-wise, that's a different story. When I started, that wasn't there, but I had the P-38, the P-40. I didn't have any of those. I had those and that. Those were my highest planes. Now, what I've grinded is up to 8.3 jets, with the A4E early being 8.7. And that's crazy to think about. Like, well, I do technically have rank 6 unlocked, which is where you get the first Phantom. And boy, do I want that. Germany, I didn't have any. Now I have 3.0. Well, 3.3 again if I bought that, but I don't want to, because I'd rather not be broke. But other nations, Russia, I don't think I had any planes, and I got up. Well, I had maybe like the IL-2. Now I have Yak-19 PE-3. Britain, I didn't have any. Now I have a couple Spitfires and Typhoons and Hurricanes and stuff. Japan, I've only started playing that recently. Don't have China. A little bit of Italy. France, again, don't have any of them. Sweden, I have a little bit, but not much. And I also have the Cobra, which is very fun as well. And so this kind of progress over 1 year to me is like really quite crazy to think about. With a little bit of help, money. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, I'll show you what I mean on screen if I didn't, otherwise I won't. But yeah, it's really, really crazy to me to think that that's what I've gotten in 1 year. And yeah. But otherwise, speaking of my world, I have been making models, and what I'm doing at the moment at school is I'm making and painting one of this, and what I've currently done at the moment is pre-shaded the model, and then sometime in the week I'm going to be painting this onto it, which will be very cool to look at and paint and everything like that. So yeah, without further ado, I hope you've enjoyed watching this little video on my progress, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!